aligning all the way from your tailbone up through the spine, through the neck, through the back of your head, out through the crown. And just sit really tall. And begin to become aware of your breath. Begin to notice your breath. And connect your awareness to the heart space where your hands are in this mudra, Vajra Pradama or Pradana, Vajra Pradana Mudra, the unshakable trust. And just allowing your awareness to tune into the heart space, into your breath, the breath that comes up towards your hands. And begin to deepen your breath, bringing it in and up into the heart space. And then exiting it, exhaling it slowly, also deepening the exhale. Inhaling slow and deep into the heart, let it lift towards your hands and expand. And just allow yourself to feel this unconditional trust. Or just be present with whatever is here. It may be absolutely nothing. And just allowing yourself to be present within your own body. There is nothing else you need to do, nowhere else to be. And just breathing in and out of your body and allowing everything in the world, any worries, any fears, any anxiety, any stress, to just be left outside. Maybe outside this room, outside the house you're in. Maybe even for just this time being that you are on your mat, in your body, with your breath. Breathing, allowing yourself to simply be in the now, in the presence. Breathing in and out. And in your mind, say to yourself, my presence is enough. My presence is enough. My presence is enough. And allowing yourself to just simply be. Allow yourself to enjoy this time with yourself. And begin to slowly separate your hands and just gently let your hands drag onto your chest and out to the shoulders, and let your heart lift and stretch a little bit more. Open your arms out wide to the sides, and you can soften and circle through your wrists. Take your ears side to side. Maybe take your head side to side. Tuck your chin. Just gently wiggle through your neck side to side. Bring your arms up. Stretch yourself side to side. Gently bring your hands together. Take it down the middle to the heart space. And gently bowing to your practice, to your own intention. Speaking your intention in your mind's eye, setting your intention for your practice. Give yourself permission to flow through and to move through any difficulties that are maybe present in your body that need to be moved and shifted and dissolved in any way. And let yourself release, come into child's pose. Let yourself ground a little bit through the child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Taking slow, deep breaths. Connect to the earth. Take your grounding cord into the center of the earth. Bring your hands around your body and take your hands on your lower back, and you can take one wrist into the other hand. Connect your index and thumb on the hand that you're holding. Ground down through your tailbone. Visualize your ruby red grounding cord going to the center of the earth. And in the center of the earth, allow yourself to find a rose quartz crystal and wrap your grounding cord around this rose quartz. Wrapping and drawing from this rose quartz the nourishment, the healing. Gently coming back up from your from your child's pose into a tabletop position. Shift your hips side to side. Just gently unwinding your energy. Begin to circle through your hips. Drawing, creating big circles. Taking slow, deep breaths as you shift, as you move. Slowing down a little more. Unwinding any tension. Slowing down a little more. And then begin to circle the opposite way. Continue that connection to your breath as you move, as you circle. Your breath moves and circles with you. Bringing yourself back to center. Inhaling into a cow pose. Tuck your toes to engage the feet. Draw the heart forward, lift the chin. And then as you exhale, bring yourself inward into a cow. Tuck your chin, open up to the shoulder blades. Tuck your tailbone, bring the belly all the way in. Inhaling slowly into a cow pose. Exhaling slowly into a cat. Inhaling up into a cow. And exhaling into a cat. Coming back to center. Take your hands up, spread your fingers wide, press flat. Lift your knees up, coming up into down dog. You're always welcome to modify your practice in any way. You can always stay in tabletop. Lower your knees at any time. Go into child's pose at any time. Letting your head go. Draw one heel at a time slowly in towards the mat. And then as you breathe in and out, switch the opposite heel reaches back towards the mat. Drawing the heart down and the head. Gently sway your head side to side. Coming back to center. Let yourself shift up into a high plank. You can lower your knees if you'd like, or stay in high plank. Let your belly come up, tailbone is strong, reaching towards your heels. Engage your thighs and your calves. Soften through the heart. Slowly take it down into chaturanga. Maybe hover a little bit away from the earth or release. And then reopen yourself into cobra. Point your toes to the earth. Lift your knees off the earth. Draw the heart through. Maybe lift the chin up. Let yourself gently release. Shifting up into tabletop position. Hands under shoulders. Inhale into cow pose. Exhaling into cat. Come back into center. Hands up higher. Lift your knees, bringing yourself back into down dog. Walk your hands back. Nice and steady, pressing flat through each hand as you walk yourself towards your feet at the back of your mat. Let the crown of your head go. Gently sway through the shoulders, through the arms. Coming back to center, press through both feet. Let yourself slowly unwind. Open through the heart, bring your arms around and up. Bring both hands together very gently, bringing it down to the heart center. Just be really mindful through your breath, through your movement, through your practice. Bring your hands around and up. Gently pull your left wrist to the right. Come back to center. Pull your wrist to the left. Come back to center. Exhale, let yourself fold forward. Bringing your hands to the earth. Inhale, come up into half lift. exhale, fold. Slowly walk your hands up into a high plank as you inhale. You can lower your knees or stay in high plank. Exhale slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, bhujangasana, cobra. Draw the heart forward, lift the knees, lift the chin. Release and shift yourself up into tabletop position. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Inhale, bring yourself back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Nice and slow. Stay here for a moment. Gently shake through the shoulders, through the arms, through the legs, through the hips. You can bend your knees and also gently shake and pulse through the legs. Gently shake out from the head. Shaking it again through the shoulders. Just let it all flow through you and out into the earth. Pressing through both hands. Pressing through both feet. And then let yourself gently, slowly unwind, unroll, all the way up. Reach your arms. Gently bring your hands together and to the heart space. Take a moment, take a breath. Feel yourself standing tall, strong. Engage down. Engage your thighs, your calves, your belly button, your tailbone. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then take a hold of your right wrist and pull it to the left. Come back in, pull yourself to the right. And back to center, soften and let yourself slowly fold forward. Reach your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, come up into half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Back into fold Uttanasana. Slowly walk your hands up, bringing yourself into a high plank. Knees are on the mat or off. Align yourself and then slowly take it down, chaturanga. Hover for strength, if possible, release. Inhale, open up. Cobra, lift your knees. Slowly release. Let yourself come up, tabletop. Inhale into cow. Exhaling into cat. Tuck it all in. Coming back to center. Shift yourself back into child's pose. Take your hands again around onto your lower back. You can just place one hand on top of the other or take the opposite wrist around. Just let yourself rest here for a moment. Ground in. Just feeling your connection to the earth. Slow, deep breaths. Can you breathing a little bit more trust into yourself. Trust in the unknown. Trust in any hardship, any trial. That they are all here for us. For us to experience life and experience our emotions, no matter how painful they might be. discover more parts of ourselves. And let yourself gently release your hands. Press yourself up into tabletop and up into down dog. Taking a moment here in down dog, shift your hips side to side. Again, stretch back through each foot. And look forward between your hands and walk your feet very slowly and mindfully up towards the top of your mat. Coming into Uttanasana. At the top, take a moment here, walk your fingertips to the right. Feel the twist through the left side of your ribs. You can walk back. You can bring your left hand to your right calf and extend your elbows apart. Bringing yourself over your right leg. And then let yourself just gently sway through center over to the left. Walk as far back as it feels good. Right hand can come to left calf. Separating your arms, your elbows. Bring yourself back through center. Inhale, come up into half lift. Straight spine, straight legs. Gently fold. Press through both feet as you unwind. Coming up into standing, reach your arms all the way up. Bringing the hands together and down the center to the heart. Again, pausing here, strong Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathing in from the earth through your legs up into your whole body. Bringing that strength of the earth, support and nourishment through your breath. Bring your hands onto your hips, ground down here. You press down through your hip bones to really create that grounding energy for yourself. And then take your right foot, right leg, and step it back about 3.5 to 4 feet. Back foot flat, 45 degrees. Have both hip bones facing forward. If you feel your right hip is going to the back, bring it forward by widening your stance and shortening your legs. Finding that strong square hips with your shoulders, and then reach your arms up. You can bend more into your left leg, pressing back and strong down into the earth through the right heel, through the right foot. Bring your hands gently together. Take it down to the heart space. Release your hands down, and behind you, you can take a hold of the wrist on the opposite hand. Squeezing the shoulder blades back, squeezing the elbows back. Straighten a little bit more. And then on your exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward and fold forward. You can just rest your hands on your lower back, left shoulder on to left thigh. You can also twist a little bit to the right. Right shoulder is on top of your left, coming into the side, onto your left arm, onto your left thigh. Pressing through both feet, begin to rise, bring yourself back to center. Release your arms, bring your hands around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands down. Straighten your left leg. Your right leg can come up slightly more forward. Bringing your hands to your hips, both legs are straight. Back foot is still about 45 degrees. Begin to hinge forward. Coming into this half lift with both legs wide and straight. And you can reach your hands down to your shins, ankles, floor. If you have any props like a block, you can use a block here. Or reach for your floor and just breathe into your legs. Pyramid pose, breathing into the back of your left leg. Press through both feet, begin to lift up through the torso, coming back into a standing, bringing both hands to the hips and just stepping up into Tadasana at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms through the sides and up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Take your hands to your hips. Again, just ground yourself down. Ground this energy through the roots, through the legs and hips. Take your left foot and step it back, 3.5 to 4 feet. Bringing yourself into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana One. Left hip is in line with the right. If you need to adjust yourself in any way, whenever you're ready, lift your arms up, bringing both hands together. You can go into your right leg. Make sure your knees right over your ankle and your knees pointing towards your second toe. Strong, powerful warrior rising up from the ground. Strong legs. Bring your hands to the heart space. Just really mindful, moving and breathing. Bring your hands down and around the back. You can connect to the opposite wrist, or you can interlace your hands here. Squeezing it back, opening the heart. Slowly begin to hinge forward. Coming into a humble warrior. Right shoulder to right thigh. You can resting your hands into your tailbone. You can also gently twist that left, lifting that left shoulder up towards the sky. Releasing, coming back to center, lifting up. Bringing your arms around and up. Slowly to the heart space. Drawing the strength to the heart from the sky, from the earth. Release your hands. Straighten your right leg. You can bring your left leg up a little bit more. Again, square your hips forward. Begin to hinge. Just bringing your torso parallel to the earth. Hands can come down into your thigh, down into your shin, ankle, or both hands reach towards the floor or block. Just taking a few deep breaths to the back of your right leg, releasing this tension. And begin to bring your hands back up into your shin, to your thigh, back up into standing, hands to the hips. Gently bend through the right leg and step yourself up. Tadasana at the top of your mat. Inhale. Now bring your arms up. Pull yourself to the left. Pull your right wrist to the left. Come back to center. Pull your left wrist to the right. Come back to center and fold forward. Slowly, mindfully, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Ardha. Exhale, stepping back into down dog. Let yourself come up into a high plank. You choose if your knees come down or not. Slowly take it down into chaturanga. Hover and hold. Release and inhale up into cobra. Point your toes down, draw the heart forward, lift the chin. Slowly release. Let yourself come up into tabletop. Inhaling into cow pose. Exhaling into cat. Bring yourself back. Take a down dog position from tabletop. And then walk your hands slowly, pressing through entire hand on each side towards your feet. Uttanasana at the back. Let's shake a little bit more, just shaking side to side through the shoulders and then through the legs and then together. Letting it all just wash down, just shaking it off, all the old, shaking off any crumbs. Coming back to center, press through both feet, let yourself slowly unwind. Coming back up into Urdhva Hastasana, reaching your arms up, round through the legs, hands come together and down the center. Take a deep breath in and out. Balance a little bit. Let's go for an eagle pose. Bending through both your legs, you can gently pulse up and down. Take your shoulders, just kind of circle forward and back. A couple of times, shake it off through the shoulders and down. Let your arms open wide, like opening through the heart space. And then let's bring both hands onto the heart, but we're gonna cross the thumbs. Pads of the thumbs connect, and then both hands come like these wide wings. Wrists are crossed. And just pulls down a little more into your legs. Pick up your right foot, cross it over your left knee. You can simply be here on your toes, or you can wrap your toes around your ankle. Lengthen up through the heart, lifting up through the heart. And then let your arms open again, wide. And then the right arm comes underneath the left, wrapping your arms, bringing your hands to touch, lifting your elbows up, shifting your forearms away. Breathe. Allow yourself to feel the ego, Buddha. Feel the power of an eagle open up. Feel the power of the sun that shines through your heart. Unwind your legs. Just shake it off. And then again, coming and just pulsing up and down gently. Open your arms. Wiggle side to side. Bring your hands again together onto the heart. crossing the opposite wrist on top of the other, connecting the pads of your thumbs, and then opening the rest of the fingers wide, like the wings, the heart wings. Just giving yourself a little bit of support, these wings of love that come from your heart. Pick up your left heel and then just crossing your left leg over right. Using your foot, your toes as a kickstand, or you can wrap your left foot around the right calf. And then open your arms, wide extension, bigger than the sun. And then taking your left arm underneath your right, wrapping around, lifting up through the elbows, breathing, connecting to your body, deep within your body, opening up, unwinding your leg. Again, just circle it through. Let your arms come around and up. Exhale, bring it to the heart. Stepping your feet just slightly wider than your hips. Creating that powerful, strong stance, remembering that power you can draw into yourself. As you ground through the feet, lift your kneecaps, engage your thighs, belly, heart open. Inhale through the sides and up. Exhale through the sides and down. Inhale and exhale. Couple of more breaths. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Connect to the earth, connect to the sky, and everything that is in between. Everything that surrounds you. You can be this strong anchor for yourself, that strong trust inside yourself, through your breath, finding your presence, knowing that your presence is enough. Your presence is enough. Breathing in, bringing the hands together down to the heart space, stepping your feet back in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into down dog. Coming for a pigeon. If your pigeon is on your back, you're welcome to lay down on your back. Otherwise, bring your right leg up, circle through this right ankle. And then bring your knee forward towards your right wrist. Have your knee wider. If you're on your back, you can cross your right ankle over left. Bent knee. Let your left leg come up slightly back. Settle yourself more. And then slowly come down onto your forearms. You can come lower onto your chest, just finding your own comfortable position here for a moment. You can let go of your head. Breathe deeply into your right hip. Allow anything that's tense to be moved, to be shifted, dissolved. resolved in any way, as you breathe, as you support yourself, as you shift your own energy, as you remember yourself, know that your presence is enough. You're doing all that you can. Breathing in slow and deep, allowing this breath to be the purifying force for any tension that's grasping, that's not letting go. Shifting through anything that's heavy in the hips. Taking a couple more breaths here, just really mindfully. Let yourself gently come up. Shift yourself in any way, tabletop or down dog. You can shift your hips side to side. If you're on your back, you can just stay there. Whenever you're ready, coming into down dog. If you're on your back, you can cross your left ankle over right knee. And from down dog, take your left leg up, circle through the left wrist, left ankle, and then bring your left knee forward to your left wrist, wider than your hips. Settle into your right leg, make sure it's straight back behind you, let go of your foot. Settle in, come down into forearms or your chest. You can choose to go deep. Close your eyes, let your head go. Slow, deep breaths. This purifying, regenerating energy. With each new breath, bringing yourself closer to all parts of yourself, bringing home all parts of yourself that have ever been lost or fragmented off. With each new breath, bringing more peace, more love, more acceptance, more forgiveness for yourself, for your presence. Breathing in, letting go, dissolving any issues, any sensation, any feeling that are keeping you from knowing that you are already perfect, that you are divine love, divine innocence, just as you are now, that you are loved and supported always from within. And just breathing in this nurturing support, this nourishing energy, blessing energy of your breath. Letting go, moving past the discomfort and finding more pleasure through your breath. And taking another breath here. And bringing yourself gently up. And again, you can choose a tabletop or down dog. Just work it out through your hips. Shift your hips side to side, or maybe a circle or figure eight, wherever you are, tabletop or down dog. And then let yourself come back to center. Turn around, switch around. Let's make our way into a boat pose. From the boat onto the earth. You can hold on to your thighs underneath. And I like to start here and lift the heart really strong. Shoulders. You can point your toes. You can straighten your legs more, releasing your arms. And slowly begin that slow descent. Pausing, pulsing if that feels good. Just feeling your body slowly lowering all the way down into your back. Just taking a moment, a breath here. Bend your knees, bring your feet closer to your hips, slightly wider. Bring your arms by your sides, palms down. Pressing through both feet, lift the hips up. Bringing yourself into a bridge. You can come up onto the tops of your shoulders or stay onto your upper back. You can bring your hands underneath and interlace. And then you can ground your fists down. Lifting up through your hips, through your hip bones, through your thighs. Drawing your knees in line with your hip bones. Softening through the face. The back of your head and the tops of your shoulders are on the earth. Gently begin to lower from your upper back, gently unwinding down the spine. Pressing your tailbone down into the earth, bring your hands to your belly. Bring your knees up into your chest. Take your hands onto your knees. And then circle your legs around your tailbone, your sacrum. Massaging, grounding. Just really connecting yourself to the grounding energy of the earth. Go the opposite way. You can see the rose quartz in the center of the earth. You can see your cord wrapping around this healing crystal, this healing medicine of the earth, nurturing you through your energy cord back into your body. Bringing your knees up to your chest, take your hands around your shins, squeeze in, you can point your toes away. And then gently release, bring your feet down, take your feet to the side edges of your mat. Open your arms wide. Let your knees come to the right. And just let yourself rest here for a moment. Breathing in through the heart space. Opening out through the heart, expanding through the heart. Let your heart open up through the shoulders, through the arms, all the way into your fingertips, your palms. Just opening more pathways for your love to expand, for your love to grow towards yourself and all those around you. Gently bring your knees back up to center and take it to the left. And then again, just pause here and rest for a moment. Breathe. Let yourself be present. Present with and within yourself. Accepting all of who you are. Breathing in your fullness, your wholeness. And bring yourself back, knees up towards the sky. And if there's anything else you'd like to practice before Shavasana, you're welcome to take any final pose. If you're ready for Shavasana, stretch your legs out. Bring your arms by your sides or continue your arms open and wide if that feels good to you. So take a moment to practice anything else before you come into the final pose. And take a moment to settle into the final resting pose. It's considered the most important pose of the practice. That everything we do prior to this moment has been our preparation for this time. So take a few moments to just release of any final tension of your body and mind. Allowing yourself to fully relax, to fully release, to ground this energy, to gravitate, to feel the pull of the earth towards herself. The pulling of you, the pulling of who you are, your grounding knowledge and wisdom to remember who you are. To remember that all the answers live within you. Anything we seek on the outside to fulfill us already lives within us. And just feel that grounding knowledge of your own power, of your own strength, to be brave, to live this life, to be strong enough to remember who you are. And drawing that knowledge into your heart, allowing yourself all the experience that is present for you, allowing yourself to feel everything that is present, knowing that it is here serving you in all the ways of joy or pain or fear. And that is for you to choose to remember who you are, to choose to witness, to decide to remember who you are. To feel the gratitude in your heart in this moment so much gratitude for all that you have lived and all that you have done. Feeling every part of you with gratitude from within yourself, from the earth within yourself, from the trust into yourself that had carried you this whole time until this moment now. Reminding you each step of the way to keep going, to continue to be brave, to continue to be strong, to continue to find pleasure and joy and peace, your breath, for remembering to come back to yourself every day, to come back to your practices, to your meditative state of mind, to your awareness. Breathing it all into the heart from the mother, from the earth, from her loving support. She's always here to remind us to breathe and to simply choose to be who we are. Resting into your breath, resting into your own healing breath. Bringing your awareness to the rose quartz deep within the earth. Feeling your grounding cord wrapped around this rose quartz. And remember here in this space that your presence is enough. Your beautiful presence in this world is enough. And gently begin to unwrap your grounding cords from around the rose quartz. Gently give gratitude to the earth for her support, for her energy. And gently bringing your grounding cord back into your body, back through your legs, to your torso, your heart, your arms, your mind. This knowledge that you will always have within you. Your presence is enough. Begin to breathe a little deeper, bringing more attention and awareness to your toes and your fingers. Gently bringing yourself back into this world, this body, your day, stirring up and gently shifting and stretching, bending your knees. Shifting into your fetal position. Taking a moment, as long as you need, letting yourself come up into a seat. Also, whenever you're ready, there's no rush. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. Coming into a seat when you're ready. Put your hands to the heart space, gently connecting and feeling yourself here. Gentle bow and gratitude to the divine gift of yoga and to the divine light within each one of you. I deeply bow. Thank you and namaste.